Hello viewers, it is your favorite spoiler from the recap room. For more updates, stay tuned and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you. Wendy's biological brother Joe is in danger at the conclusion of Alien Earth Episode 2, Mr. October, when the Xenomorph that almost killed him reappears and takes him away. This occurred shortly after Wendy complied with Kirsch's, a Prodigy scientist and synth, directive to examine the extraterrestrial eggs within the downed spacecraft, the Maginot. Being the first hybrid in the alien universe, a human consciousness downloaded into a synthetic body, Wendy and the other Prodigy hybrids are superior to others due to their extraordinary strength, speed, and intelligence. But they haven't yet met the perilous cyborg Morrow, a devoted worker for the Weyland-Yutani company who will do anything it takes to safeguard the different specimens on board the research vessel. A xenomorph that terrorizes several people on Earth ruthlessly breaks the relationship between Wendy, who was born as the human Marcy, and Joe, a Prodigy medic also known as Hermit, just moments after they rejoin. This happens shortly after Morrow momentarily neutralized the xenomorph after it almost devoured Joe alive. Even though Morrow spared Joe's life in theory, it's clear that he has no regard for Joe or any other person on the planet. Given that Morrow's primary goal is to contain the xenomorph and the other alien specimens, his trip will undoubtedly cross paths with Wendy and Joe in upcoming episodes of Alien Earth. It's highly probable that Joe did not die, at least not yet, despite being dragged away by the xenomorph at the conclusion of Alien Earth Episode 2. After getting back together with Wendy, who is committed to doing everything it takes to save Joe and keep him alive, there appears to be more to Joe's narrative. In the alien universe, the eggs are called ovomorphs and historically contain what are known as facehuggers, which latch onto a host and inject their embryo. Tomorrow will probably continue to work tirelessly to capture all the loose specimens and take out anyone who stands in his way. Kirsch, however, also has a vested interest in securing the specimens for Boy Cavalier, the trillionaire genius who invested in the company Prodigy when he was still a child. The non-terrestrial eggs seen at the end of Alien Earth Episode 2 are probably those of the xenomorph, indicating that the xenomorph is a queen and will be extra aggressive trying to protect her offspring. Kirsch will probably give the other hybrids instructions to get the specimens for Boy Cavalier while Wendy is busy trying to locate and save her brother. Even though the hybrids are merely a group of children on the inside, this already sets up a confrontation between Morrow and them. Kirsch may come to the realization that he will need to get his hands dirty in order to get rid of Morrow. The first two episodes of Alien Earth explain how Marcy, a little child with a deadly disease, was saved by Boy Cavalier, who approached Marcy's father while she was in the hospital. Boy Cavalier offered to save Marcy's life in exchange for taking her away to his Neverland research island, where her consciousness would be implanted into a synthetic human that Marcy dubbed Wendy. Wendy is technically still Prodigy's property, despite the fact that she is a significant invention with enormous potential to save human mortality. In order to better comprehend their creation, Boy Cavalier and his Prodigy scientists are now allowing Wendy, who still thinks she is human, to experiment with her newfound skills. Baseball enthusiast Joe recalls spending time with his father, who died prior to the series events, viewing replays of previous Major League Baseball games. By some miracle, Joe finds an autographed World Series baseball from Reggie Jackson, who became known as Mr. October due to his outstanding clutch play during the postseason. For Joe, Mr. October represents something his father used to tell him as a child. According to Joe's father, there are occasions in life when people can shine, and those who do are honored throughout history. The fact that Joe is the only human to have survived an encounter with the xenomorph suggests that he will have his own moment to shine later in the series, possibly for a unique reason. Thanks for watching, stay tuned for more updates.